Damn it, these assholes are in my way. I can't break
Hey,
through this.
whoa! Language!
Language, dude. I know you're in the army, and, you know, that kind of gives you, like, free pass on a lot
There
of
is
things.
no need for name calling, okay?
No. Besides, I have much
Why
worse
not?
names to call these imps.
You're invincible, right?
Oh, there's Kai, already Mr. Maxwell's best girl.
Already best girl. Already best girl.
Are you really getting tripped up over some common foot soldiers? Why don't you ever stop and think...
Oh, shut up. Just hurry and take them out, will ya?
Thought you'd never ask. This won't take long.
So we're going to be Kai this time.
So now we're going to be Kai. Kai has deployed.
Ooh.
Kai is our sniper, and snipers are one of the most... one of my favourite units.
Yeah. there's not
Sniper
much.
class specializes in shooting down enemies from afar. Zoom in and out using target mode by moving up and down on the right analog stick. Use the scope to line up headshots. Yeah, first things first. Can we... I can't... No, we can't... Okay, so...
Try not to waste any movements.
Alright, if you say so.
Yeah. Zoom. Right. Hasn't told us yet, and it may come into the tutorial, but I'm going to start explaining anyway, since I know this game like the back of my hand. That circle you see, that little dotted orange circle, that is where the shot will land. The crosshairs is in the middle. Hopefully, Kai don't miss.
I don't think she will, Christina. Oh, she didn't miss. She hit him.
Now, charge!
Okay, so I'm moving out of the range of the scouts.
Yes.
And that's what happens when you press circle. That's the confirmation. Okay, so she gets another shot. Unfortunately, because we did not hit Mr. First Person in the head, we have to do this again.
There we go.
And of course you know, when it doesn't matter, hit him in the head.
They might be soldiers after all.
Yeah.
They might be soldiers after all.
They might be indeed.
They might just be soldiers.
Tutorial.
CP
CP and ending phase. Do you want to read this one?
Selecting a unit in command mode uses up 1 command point. CP. CP reflects the number of times you can control a unit per player phase. When your CP reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins.
You can actually carry over
Press
CP points to another turn. So say you are in a defensive mode and
Yes.
there isn't many things to kill. You can save up those action points for the next round when you have more things to shoot at and therefore kill more things. Really good.
Be mindful of your positioning before the enemy phase begins.
Yep, you should have told us that before
We got to this point.
I got to this point. Because someone who didn't know the game probably would have Kai out in the middle of the open and left her there. So, end our phase. So, Mr. Scout, you are heading over this way.
Wow,
Perfect.
just straight off into the open.
That's fine. Oh, there is a Mr. We don't know who he is.
Oh,
And
it's
another scout. I didn't use the last command point.
Here we go. About time, Claude.
Oh, we're gonna get the tank now.
Yeah, I know. Soldiers, forward!
And that is basically the basics
Now's our
of
chance
the
to take the offensive.
Valkyria Chronicles, really.
Yes. They're very basic.
We have a tank that's about to show backup has arrived. CP and consecutive actions.
Oh.
Command points, CP, are replenished at the start of each player phase. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times in a row. This is useful for cutting into enemy lines, hurrying past dangerous terrain, or finishing off a tenacious enemy. That said, they tire out and start each consecutive action with less AP than the last. CP that goes unused during one phase will, however, roll over to the next. How you choose to manage CP will determine the fate of your squad. So now we've got... Now, another thing we need to explain, that probably will be explained in the tutorial, but I'm going to do it anyway. If you notice the... Oh, hello Nico. If you notice... Oh, the tank is not here. If you notice, each character, like Kai and Raz, have stars on their portraits. That means they're commanding officers, which means they give us extra command points. So we would only have 2 command points if it wasn't for Kai and Raz. So we have 2 scouts. I
would send him round.
Yeah, I'm very suspicious about that. But...
Or maybe even send Scout round.
Yeah, Raz, because he is... Sandbags.
Oh, God.
Sandbags on the field provide cover. Move behind sandbags and press X to when crouch appears to take cover. Crouching makes a unit harder to hit and negates extra headshot damage. Take cover behind sandbags as you move. Okay, so...
They're messing with us.
Aiming and weak points. It's the tutorial, it needs to go through all
Critical
this.
hits such as headshots deal greater damage than normal. Use L to quickly aim, then use the D-pad to line up a headshot. I told you!
I did say they were probably going to tell us.
Shots fired will generally land within the circle marked with your line of sight.
Which I did explain they probably would,
Yeah.
sir.
Increase your chance of landing a hit by lining up your shots so that the target is well within the circle. To kill shows how many shots must connect to eliminate the target.
Now, that is in reference to the crosshairs.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, it showed 1 shot to kill that with the sniper shot, and it didn't work because it didn't hit him in the head.
Yeah. This number indicates whether your shots will reach the enemy or if you're aiming at a weak point. Alright. I would maybe shoot him.
It would take 28 headshots to kill him from here. Can you...
No.
You cannot hit him from there. Okay.
Maybe... I don't know, maybe just...
Die!
Raz, I think you need a better...
You need a better machine gun.
You need something better
it's
than
fine.
a pea shooter.
It's fine.
Moving out.
Okay, Curtis. See what you got.
Jesus Christ. Let him go.
Yep.
Medic!
Scouts are your recon units. They can travel far. They can also spot units a lot sooner than anyone else.
Yeah.
And they come with rifles, which are much more accurate.
Okay, buddy. Let's
Okay,
do this.
buddy.
Going down.
Or let's not do it. Let's not do that.
So that is 2 units used. I would really like to get Kai in some action, but unfortunately, she has only 1 bullet left.
Leave it to me.
Okay, Nico, let's go.
Oh.
Remember your training.
There we go.
Oh, I did it.
Yes,
Well
you
done,
did.
Nico. You did. Okay, so
Now it's... There you go.
Hey, Raz, check this out.
Zaiga,
Oh.
I think he should have enough to get. He's got enough to easily get to here, which is good because I did not want her to be on her own.
Let's go.
Yeah, part of the reason why it's taking so long is because of the distance.
Oh, yeah.
Submachine
Right.
guns are very, very short range, but yeah, we're gonna end our phase. There's only 1 scout. There we go.
He got wrecked.
And that is why I wanted the machine gunner to get up there.
SEGA.
Yeah. Oh, hi!
Oh, that is a tank.
That's a tank. Where's the tank?
Busting out the tanks, huh? This one's all yours, Claude.
Oh, do we get a tank? Do we get to use the tank now?
I think we do get
I
to
think
use
we
the
will.
tank now.
Yeah, we do.
It's our turn now. Fire up the engine, Miles. Yes, sir.
I did first think this was a very Sherman-looking tank,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's another. It's like a smaller. I can't remember what they call it. Well, there's another tank that the Americans used to have in World War II, and it was a littler tank.
Yeah.
Okay, the Hoffman's moving out. Destroy the enemy tank.
Hafen. But yeah, you can tell looking at it. It's like, yeah, this is there's a very good Sherman basis to this.
Very bulky tank. This one.
Tutorial. Tanks. Tanks boast firepower and endurance far beyond that of foot soldiers. No shit, Sherlock. They can withstand gunfire from enemy infantry, making them a solid wall for your soldiers to use as cover. Also, really good. Tanks can destroy objects marked with a red X on the command map by either firing a cannon or driving into them. Tanks cannot fit into narrow passages, so advance with infantry in such cases.
Right, where's water? Uh-oh. This might not be good.
That used only one command point.
Uh-oh. Oh,
No big
that's
deal.
alright. You fire the heifer.
Okay, you fired at the half. That's very nice. However, I do not have... right, first things first. It's a light tank.
We don't have an engineer.
Right, this. I don't know if this was in 3. I'm sure when I played 2, this was not the case. Definitely in 1, tanks were
Use
2
two.
command points. Because tanks are OP as hell in this game. The fact I can use 1 command point. Also, I didn't need to use an artillery round to take those tank traps out is very, very interesting. Okay, so... Hello! Hi! I'm a tank!
Oh,
Tutorial.
tank warfare.
Tank warfare. Tanks have 3 methods of attack. Armor piercing, mortar rounds, and mounted machine gun. Armor piercing shells are effective against tanks and other vehicles. Explosive mortars hit a broad area with a Ragnite blast, ideal against infantry, and mortars travel in an arc, aim for the center of the multiple foes to maximize firepower and preserve limited ammunition. The machine gun is designed to strike foes who are too close for the mortar to intercept incoming enemies. Press square to switch a tank's weapons. So we have the mortar.
Which we don't really need to use here.
I think there was a mechanic where if a mortar hit the weak point, which is, if you can hear the engine going, that electric
sound.
buzzing. So it's going to take 3 shots to kill you.
Right there.
No, I mean you can just take 3 shots with it.
Moving
with
out.
the tank.
And that's the plan.
Nope,
Tank's weak points. The glowing blue radiator plate at the tank's rear is its weak point, where even standard bullets can deal damage. Try to get behind enemy tanks for a chance to take them down while being careful not to expose your own rear to hostile fire.
Commencing counterattack. Follow
Hello,
my lead.
excuse me.
Don't mind me, buddy. We're just,
Hello there. You see this giant glowing weak spot? Okay, all those tanks know it's a weak spot, okay? You're about to demonstrate why it's a weak spot.
Oh,
That probably would have killed it a full health.
probably.
Operation complete!
Yay!
Anyone else want to try? Squatty don't take shit from nobody.
Well.
Obviously,
language.
you are the,
Whoa, you okay?
flowers.
Oh god.
Are you another environmentalist?
We had,
Like Welkin?
Welkin was bugs. This guy's flowers.
Oh, yeah. They didn't stand a chance. Come on, man. You're supposed to be commander of the Ranger Corps.
A commander still has a heart, same as a foot soldier. Rank doesn't make this any less painful to see.
At least Welkin made... Welkin's, like,
Crying
book
over
thing
flowers.
actually...
Even little girls have bigger balls these days.
Maybe. But what matters is that their hearts...
What?
All right, I get it. Power of the heart, blah, blah, blah.
Well done, Raz. I was about to blooming interject there as well.
Look,
Good
just
God.
go turn in your report already, will ya? Can't go get sloshed if we're stuck here on standby.
So, Raz is your soldier.
Yes.
Good point. I'll head to the command center.
He's no
Do
Largo.
that. And tell the brass to send us tougher imps to fight next time, yeah?
And he's definitely no Rosie.
No. He's definitely not Rosie. Although I'd be worried if he was Rosie.
We got an A rank! Woohoo!
Sweet.
Engagement at Milt. And that is the very basic.
Operation Northern Cross.
Oh, hello.
A new episode has been added, and this is how the story's told. And this mechanic, the way that Valkyria tells its story, I love. I really do. Tutorial! Book mode! Yes, because of course we do. Discover the untold story of the Second European War by viewing this chronicle. Select a new episode to continue. Saving! Open the menu by pressing triangle to save and record your progress. Anything can happen out there. Pardon me. Remember to save before, during, and after any combat operations. Yeah, we're going to be save scumming
A lot.
a lot. I have a feeling. Yes, I would like to save.
Games like this, I save, like, all the time.
Go to the chapter.
So I think the closest thing that we could say that's like Valkyria is maybe Fire Emblem. But the closest thing that's like it, with the way it tells its story.
Yeah, in a sense.
And the fact that there is permadeath for the characters.
Yes, in the fact
Sort of
that
thing.
characters can permanent. Yes, every single squad member, apart from, and it may be different here, apart from those that are commanders,
Main characters.
main characters, the main cast, apart from those that are in the main cast, any one of these squad members that we will have could die. Which is why I'm going to be save scumming if need be. Because I do not want to lose anyone. I love the fact that the developers add little minute details to every character. And they each all have their unique personality. It's like my favourite character from Valkyria Chronicles, first one, technically is Alicia Melchior. But Edie Nielsen is just... She's just fantastic.
awesome.
She has this one-sided rivalry. Well, not one-sided. One-way rivalry with Rosie.
And Rosie doesn't know.
Rosie doesn't know. Doesn't care. It's brilliant. But anyway, let's continue on with the story because it's not been that long.
And you are gushing a little
Sir,
I am
First
gushing a little.
Lieutenant Claude Wallace reporting in.
Okay, so who's us?
Glad
you're
you're
still
still
in
in one piece.
Oh, Federation officer. Hello.
bit. He's got
You are clearly.
a mighty fine moustache there.
He does, but he's clearly not got a life expectancy lasting into extra chapters.
We're just about to go over our next operation.
Oh, hello.
Right. I'm sure you know standard procedure is to report immediately after a mission.
She looks like a character from something else, but I cannot put my finger on it. Like who she looks like.
Is it not the Pegasus Knight from Fire Emblem Awakening?
I've not played Fire Emblem Awakening.
Not Awakening.
No. Oh, wait. No, yeah, I have played Awakening. No, she doesn't look like her. I know who you mean. She has purple hair,
Okay.
and it's kind of curly.
Oh, Minerva. You're reporting too?
That's lieutenant to you, Claude. Don't get smart with me just because we share rank. I've got seniority.
How if you share rank? If you're both lieutenants, you do not.
Sorry, Lieutenant Minerva Victor.
You don't need to say her first name. You can just say Lieutenant Victor.
No, I would just to rub it in. It's like
to rub it in.
fine. Let's go full official. I'm just going to do your full name, but I've got 17 names. It's fine. I'm just going to do that
Every time we meet.
Oh, there.
Well, let's get started. Minerva, give us a situation report.
Yes, sir. 3 months have passed since we went to war. I won't sugarcoat it. They're steamrolling us.
Really?
By this point, a third of our territory is under Imperial control. This is officially a crisis.
If it's that bad already, we won't even be able to sustain a war effort.
You're right, and the Empire's only gaining momentum. If this draws out much longer...
The Federation's finished.
So this must take place...
This may take place at the same time.
roughly around at the same time or before, because...
Or it's one of those games where it's like... The beginning of the game takes place like just before. Middle takes at the same time. And the end is after.
Because basically the situation with why the Empire invades Gallia is that Gallia has a large Ragnite deposit. And the war's gone into a stalemate. So, you know, the Empire invades Gallia to take over its Ragnite deposits, its resources, to help fuel an extra push against the Federation. So this must be before. Oh, Claude has a plan.
That's it for Europa. Nobody else could stand against them.
Squad 7 could!
Gallia can!
Gallia can!
And they're just a militia.
Actually, at the end of the game, they only were a militia. The professional army got nuked.
The Empire would take total control. It'd be a fascist continent ruled with an iron fist.
Oh.
We can't let that happen.
No, we
Europa's
cannot,
future
Mr.
depends
Tash.
on us.
Which brings us to now. The top brass finally got off their seats and sent us a plan.
Ooh.
A counterattack that can turn the war around in one fell swoop, ready to be put into action.
We're going to
What are the
kidnap
orders?
the queen.
We put all our force into one strike. Break through their defenses and hit them where they'll hurt most.
Soldiers, supplies. We'll use all reserves we have to make a final push and capture one crucial enemy base. And we lucky few of the 32nd Armored Ranger Battalion have been handpicked as the vanguard.
Oh, of course we have.
Couldn't ask for a better mission, sir. Which enemy base are we targeting?
Think bigger. We take this base, and we take their will to fight.
But how could any one target mean that much to...
Oh,
Wait.
he's gonna...
You don't mean...
You always were a clever boy, Claude. I think you've got it.
Yeah, let's be even more condescending, shall we?
Yeah. I don't like the look that she's, like,
Our
giving
target
him
is
there.
the Imperial capital of Schwarzgrad. Let's fight back!
Wait, what?
Operation Northern Cross.